spirits of the Nephilim, the ancient ones.
Hello, and welcome to the Blue Post Roundup for the week of March 17th. Yes, I was a little bit late in getting this one out, but there was a lot to go over, and a few of them I wound up not showing because they were just little small things referring to things we already know in the previous 1.0.7a patch that was really minor. So I took my time, went through them, and I came up with these 5 that I wanted to make sure everyone knew of. The first one is a small reminder of if you got Heart of the Swarm, StarCraft 2, that came out last week. I know I did. Had fun playing the single player. Love the story. Won't do any kind of spoilers for anyone who hasn't beaten it yet. Just a reminder that if you got it, you should receive your Collector's Edition items almost immediately upon upgrading in your account. And they are per your account, but there are no separate codes. There are no ways of getting it to other characters or other accounts if you only bought one game but have, say, 2 Diablo 3 accounts for whatever reason. So with that, moving on, they have currently, someone asked if they were going to allow unidentified legendaries, which I would imagine also apply to unidentified rares and so on in the past and also in the future, and they have no plans right now to do that. I would think that's probably the case because they don't want people buying the stuff for millions of gold, even though it is at the player's risk, and we all know that buying stuff and how everything works. I guess they feel that's not a good option to put in there for now. The next in the Blue Post I have was that there was a wizard bug that has actually been in the game for quite some time. Reading it from the previous post and just reading into it, that the proc rate was not working correctly, and when they fixed it, they actually unintentionally doubled it for certain spells such as Archon, the Disintegrate, and a Ray of Frost. Basically, the channeling spells were basically double proccing. So they fixed that new bug that came from the old bug. So if you're a wizard and you noticed over the past several weeks that your proc rate on Arcane, or basically APOC, was higher than it seemed, you are correct. You are noticing your character's development exactly as it was, but not exactly as Blizzard intended it to be. So if you notice a decline after the 1.0.7a patch, then everything is okay. The sky's not falling. You just have to see about maybe getting a little more APOC or just seeing where you can work up on your damage. So moving on, there was a post started by just random community members about different affixes and for items and gear and weapons that could help diversify and maybe open up new builds and basically new ways of playing the game. That's where we're all at right now. And Travis Day came to the post and commented about how a lot of them seemed good. He also mentioned that Blizzard right now is actually staying away from scalar type affixes, and just because it kind of throws you into okay, now I have to kind of do a little bit of separate math work that's out of game, try to figure out. Now, while I understand that, especially from an ease of choice ability, and we all understand that this is not an MMO, we don't have to go that complicated. We also want to make sure that we're not dumbing down the game to a point where it's a non-decision to make a decision, if you get what I'm meaning. So there's that, and then we get to the last one, which is another blog post, and it's actually a little bit closer, near dear to who I am and what Diablo Expressions is, as well as the other fan sites that exist and the other podcasts and live streamers that you may go to. It's basically, what type of interviews do you like to listen to? Do you read them? Do you like the transcripts? Do you like to do the podcast types, or what do you like? And I'll put a link to this post in there. It's a simple vote. You have to log into your battle account to actually vote. And yeah, you just put in your vote and what type you like, and that actually directly affects not how Blizzard does things, but also how and like I said before, how others get their interviews and how they want to set them up. So with me doing PAX East this upcoming weekend, that affects what I'm going to be doing in the potential future if I get to BlizzCon and do all those kind of things. So I appreciate if you go there, give a little read, do a little vote, keep us in mind here and elsewhere, and just give it a go. So that's it. A little bit late, but making a nice quick little video, maybe 7 minutes max, and that's about it. So as always, like, comment, subscribe. Have a good St. Patrick's weekend, or whatever left of it, or if you already have your hangover, get some Blood Marys and have a good time. So with that, have a good night.